What's up? It's your girl ChynaMa'Rae. Welcome to my YouTube. This is my first YouTube video and I'm super duper excited. If y'all see some white in my edges, please excuse it. I'm using the edge booster. I used to use it a lot, but this is my first time using it in a minute and it got my edges all white and I don't really know how to fix that yet. I gotta use the product some more to figure it out, but yep, right now obviously I don't know what I'm doing with it, so just excuse that for now. Okay, so like I was saying, this is my first YouTube video. This video is supposed to have been out 2 weeks ago, was when I was supposed to drop my first YouTube video, but every time I'm about to try to start, it's some bullcrap that goes on that hinders me from doing so. So we just about to get straight into this. And yeah, basically my first YouTube video is gonna be a story time because that's what people say that they wanted on the polls. So that's what I'm gonna get to y'all. I ultimately decided to go with the time that I got played. Yeah, I got played like, oh my god, like I got played. It's crazy. Is my hands ashy? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I have a cousin on my dad's side that I'm really close to. We used to be way closer, but we're still kind of close in a way. But yeah, so her name is Nene and she gave me the okay to use her name. And back in the day, me and Nene used to be home skillet biscuits. Like every weekend, we were like up early, ready to go, walk the road, ready to go, throw the softball, ready to do everything, y'all. But in like 2019, no, I think it was 2018, like going towards the end of 2018, excuse me, something kind of tragic happened with her and her family home, so they ended up having to move. Okay, so when she moved, it was just like, oh my god, oh my god, like my bestie is gone from out here. Like, who I'm gonna walk the road with now? Who I'm gonna throw the softball with now? Like, she was gone and she couldn't stay with me, you know, because she had parents of her own. So you know, I was sad about that. Me and her were both kind of sad because it was just like, yo, what? They ended up moving and it was a minute before I actually got to go to her house and see her and all that. But eventually we came up with the plan for me to come to her house because we missed each other and, you know, we wanted to see each other. We wanted to hang out. We wanted to do like we used to do. So she asked her mom, I asked my mom, they were both cool with it. And the plan was for me to come over to her house Friday. And then that Saturday, we were going to go out to eat to Applebee's because we both loved Applebee's. Like, I still like Applebee's to this day, but back then we loved Applebee's. Like, Applebee's 2 for $25. You could catch me every weekend back then because I loved it. But yeah, that was the plan. So my mom was cool with it, you know. Oh my god, why do I keep putting my ashy hands in the camera? Like, I really should just get some lotion. But yeah, so basically that's what we were gonna do. Okay, so Friday comes and I go over to her house. So I get there, you know, and the fun begins. Like, as soon as I get there, the fun begins and we're just having the time of our lives. So let me stop saying so. Let me stop saying so, because that's probably annoying to somebody. But we get there, we having the time of our lives. And if you know Nene, then you know that me and her used to post, like, well, she used to post videos of me and her like all the time of us doing stupid stuff, of us just looking, playing out retarded, and we did not care. We did not care. We looked retarded because it was fun. Like, we were just having fun, like young little girls on Dub Smash, doing the dub smashes. What else was it? Musically, what we would do musically, like we would just make funny videos on Snapchat trying to jig and whatever, like whatever we were doing. We couldn't, well, I couldn't dance, I couldn't jig, so we really just doing it to make people laugh because we knew it was gonna make people laugh. So that's what we had been doing. And we did this all the way up until like 1 o'clock. We did this all the way up until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was tired. I was tired, you know. I was just like, this is fun, but I'm getting sleepy. So I decided that I was just gonna go ahead and get my things together so I can get my bath. And she's like, okay, cool. So she's on her phone and I'm getting my stuff together so I can go ahead and go hop in the shower. So while I'm getting my stuff together, she's on her phone and like she looks kind of like irritated in a way. So she's like, Chyna. I'm like, yes. She's like, my brother want to talk to you. And I'm just looking like, what? Like, your brother want to talk to me? Like, your brothers are my cousins. Like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense. She's like, no, like, my brother want to talk to you. And she said his name. And for the sake of this video, we gonna call him Nostrils. Like, every time I try to think of a good name that would go with him, I can't think of one. So we just gonna call him Nostrils. It's no shade, not trying to throw no subliminals at him or anything, but we just gonna call him Nostrils, okay? So she was like, Nostrils, like, Nostrils want to talk to you. Like, he been asking me about you. And I was like, I was so confused because, not gonna lie to y'all, Nostrils was cute. And back then, I really did not feel like I was the cutest. Like, 2019 was around the time that I was starting to feel like, oh, girl, you popping, like, you know, like, you cute. Like, you a cutie. Like, that was around the time that I really started feeling like I was worthy of cute guys wanting to talk to me, because before then I did not feel like that. Okay, so I was just like on the edge a little bit because, first of all, this, like, I had met him before, and that's a whole nother story time for a whole nother day. But I had met him before, and when I met him, I had a boyfriend. Okay, I was just like I kind of wanted to, not gonna even lie to y'all, but I was kind of just on the fence about it because I wanted to talk to him because he was cute. Like, if you're a girl and you got a guy that's like interested in you, like trying to go through somebody else to talk to you or trying to get put on with you, you gonna feel like a little jittery. Like you gonna feel like, oh my god, he want to talk to me. Like, I can't believe he want to talk to me. And that's just what it was with me. Like, so she kind of knew that I wanted to talk to him. So she was like, I think she was just like, she gonna tell him no, because we did not start texting that night. So I go ahead and go to the bathroom and I get my bath and everything, and I come out, and after I got my bath, it was over with. Like, I go to sleep that night, I KO. So the next morning, she asking me again. Like, she asking me about this boy again. Like, he want to talk to you. He been asking me about you. Like, do you want to talk to him? And I'm still just like, I don't know. Like, I just struggling to tell this girl yes or no. She was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give his number. No, she was like, I'm going to give your number to him. I was like, and she was just like, if you want to talk to him, y'all could talk, but I'm just going to give him your number. And I was just like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. So she gives him my number, and me and him start talking. And he was good to talk to. Like, he was really nice to talk to, and I was able to catch a vibe with him real quick. Like, there was no problem. It was cool. He was real nice to talk to. But y'all, let me tell y'all the kicker. He had a girlfriend. A girlfriend that he had been with for, I think, a couple years. He had been with her. But y'all, Nene did not care a lick about that girlfriend. Like, because usually I've never been the type to talk to somebody with a girlfriend, and Nene know that because she never been the type to talk to somebody with a girlfriend. Like, I, for one, wants to be very respectful when it comes to other people's relationships. I don't know what was wrong with me this day, but you know, Nene knew that, and she was just like, I don't care, because something had happened with his girlfriend and her ex prior. So y'all, she did not care about him. She did not care about, not him, her. She did not care about her. She was just like, he want to talk to you, so I'm gonna put him on you, and it is what it is. it is what it is. Like I said, me and him had started talking. Second red flag, besides the fact of him having a girlfriend, was that he got sexual with me like quick in the messages. Sexual. And I had already been through a relationship like that where a guy got sexual with me quick in a relationship, and that ended up being like my first major relationship. And yeah, I had learned from that. Well, kind of, because I still wanted to talk to him. I was kind of used to how to play that. I don't know. I was trying to get used to it, but yeah, that was not my first time dealing with that. So to me, that was a red flag, because you don't even know me and you getting sexual with me in some messages. You don't even know me. You don't know what's over here. Like, that made me feel like you do that with every girl. But like I said, he was an attractive guy. It was like one of the first times an attractive guy was coming to me. So I shrugged it off. I was just like, it is what it is. Like, I still want to talk to him. So I kept talking to him, guys. And honestly, me and Nene kind of had a plan. Like, I'm going to take him from his girlfriend because Nene don't like her. But I wasn't supposed to fall for him. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And I became a side chick, basically. That's basically what happened. I became a side chick because I broke the #1 rule of the plan. And don't fall for this guy. But like, he was goofy. I'm a goofy person, and he was a vibe and I'm a vibe. So he was my type, and I guess I was his type. I'm not really sure, but I liked him. But anyway, he would try to, make plans with me so we could see each other. But I have strict parents. When it comes to me going with people. So my parents' rule is always, if you want to go with somebody, that's cool, but we got to meet them. And y'all, he did not want to meet my mother. Well, he was kind of okay with me, my mother, but he did not want to meet my dad. And it was so irritating. I didn't understand it, because the little story time that's for another time, he had met my dad in that story time. Like, he had been to my house and my dad was here that day. So it's just like, you didn't see my dad before, my dad didn't see you. Like, I'm not trying to introduce you so we can fall into a relationship. Like, it's not like you gotta marry me right after you meet him. But that's just what he was acting like. He was like, oh my God, if I go meet your parents, I gotta marry you the next day and we gotta have like 5 children. And I was just like, player, no, it ain't even like that. Like, I'm not trying to be with you just right out the gate. Like, I like you, but I want to see what it's like in person. I want to see how we vibe together in person. I want to see if I could talk to you in person, because if I can't vibe with you in person, then it's going to end anyway, because what's the point? But y'all, he would not budge. He did not want to budge with that. So this boy would literally try to get me to sneak out the house. And I would be like, no. First of all, no, because he wanted me to sneak out of my house and walk. Because the way that my house is set up, it's like you come down the main road and then you turn. No, you come down the main road and then you turn. Okay? And then on where you turned at, it's houses on this side of the road. This where Nene used to live. And then there's houses on this side. One house was on this, or 2 houses on this side, and like 5 or 6 houses are on this side. And I'm like towards the back, because like you go to the back, but then you could come around and loop, and that will take you right back outside, so you can like exit. And he wanted me to walk all the way from back there to this road and to meet him on the other side in the dark. Mind you, it's a lake out here too. We have dogs. When them dogs see somebody that they don't know, they start barking. So, and on top of that, like, I don't know you. Like, I'm not gonna sneak out. You think I'm gonna sneak out and risk my freedom for you? Absolutely not. It's like, nah, I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it because I really did like him and I really wanted to see him and catch up with him. But around this time, my mom was the type to not sleep fully through the night. Like, she would not sleep fully through the night, and she would come back here to check on me. She would come back here to check on me every single night, even though I was asleep. And I just knew, like, if my mom comes back here and I'm not here, I'm gonna die. She's gonna kill me, and then my dad's gonna revive me and kill me again. Like, I'm not doing that for you. Like, you got a whole girlfriend. I can understand if you were single and you were trying to mingle with me and me only, but you're not. Like, you have a whole girlfriend. I'm pretty sure you got other people on your phone as well. So I wasn't going for that because I'm just like, I'm gonna risk my freedom, my freedom. I'm gonna risk my freedom to do a stupid move because you still got a girlfriend. Y'all, it used to make me so mad because he would post his girl and they were the type that were on and off, like very toxic. And me and him became toxic as well because him and her would be on and off all the time. When they were off, he was talking to me, like calling me bae, like the whole nine. Like, we would get on FaceTime with each other, like over her doing all this boyfriend stuff for a girl that you have not even met because you're too scary to meet her parents. But he was in high school. He was no man at the time. He was not no man. So I can't even really be mad. But yeah, y'all, like, he would literally post his girlfriend. And he knew that I'd see that. Like, if she posted him, if she posted him, he reposted it and I would see it. And y'all, I had found his girlfriend and I became a lurker. I became a lurker because I was just like, I was looking like, yo, like, she's cute. I'm never no hater. Like, I'm not gonna call another girl ugly because she was cute and she had a little body. So she was cute. But I felt like I was cuter. And I just felt like he was wasting his time. Like, you could really have a baddie on your side, but you're tripping because you don't want to meet the parent. He would try to, like, get me to have sleepovers with Nene, but the thing is, my mom knew that I talked to him because I told my mom. And just, like, then, like, after that, she was not really interested in letting me go and stay anywhere, like, with Nene, because she knew that I talked to him and she knew that he didn't want to meet her because he was being scary. So it was like, nope, you can't go stay with her. I'm sorry, you can't do it. We just gonna fast forward because throughout this time, me and him were becoming really toxic. Like, we were becoming so toxic because I started getting tired because I'm an impatient person. Like, if I know that I like you and I feel like you like me, I'm gonna start to wonder, okay, what's the problem? Like, you don't like the person that you with, so stop wasting their time and stop wasting my time and let me know what it's gonna be. And he just was not trying to do that, and it was irritating me because it's like, I'm passing up other people, and like, y'all, I really was, like, I was passing up other possible relationships and passing up other guys that were interested in me because I'm trying to stay open for this guy who can't let go of his ex and obviously can't let go of me because me and him had started becoming toxic as well. Like, we would be on and off. And it was just like, yo, what the freak? But even when we were off, because I knew that we were going to be back on, I still would not talk to other guys because it's like, yeah, we're on and off. But like, when he breaks up with his girlfriend, which he will, I'm going to be open so we can be together, you know. So I'm not going to date anyone. And that was the stupidity with me. Like, that was the stupidity with me. Like, I could just go back and slap myself because, like, what the freak? Oh my god. So 2020 rolls around and that is when they graduate. Okay. Oh my god. Ugh. So we gonna fast forward to graduation. So graduation happens and, well, not happens, graduation is approaching. And the whole time me and my cousin planning it because she's like, oh, you gonna finally get to see him because you gonna come to my graduation. And I'm like, yes, sis, I'm finally finna get to see him. And last minute, I had went to their graduation parade and everything. And around that time of the graduation parade, I seen his girlfriend or ex or whatever she was. They weren't talking anymore at that time, but I seen him and he actually, and we was riding in the car with her mom. So I think he seen me. I don't know. But like I just played it off. Like when we was about to pass him, I was just looking straight like just on my phone, just in the back seat, like I'm not gonna say anything to you. Like, are you stupid? Like, you think I'm gonna say something to you? Like, at that time, he was off, and I was mad at him. So, I was just like, not gonna do it. So, of course, we got back on by graduation because he already knew what time it was. He was trying to see a girl so he could get the cheeks. That's really what it was. He wanted the cheeks. He did not want anything else. He wanted the cheeks. So, that's why he came back. Okay. On that time, we started back talking, and me and Nene was trying to make up this elaborate scheme so I could see him. Okay. So, of course, I was going to come to graduation anyway. But the plan for after the graduation, because she was going to get a hotel after graduation, and I was like, okay, cool. So, she was like, you can come to my hotel, and you could say that you're going to stay with me, and you could actually stay with him. And I was like, okay, that's good idea. Like, yes, like that might actually work. And wrong idea, because Bunny, which is my mom's name, she was stopping that. Like, she was just like, no. Like, when I went to ask her about it, she was just like, no, not happening. Like, if you want to go out there, that's fine. Because I was telling her, like, oh, her brother's gonna be out there. She was like, if you want to go out there, that's fine. Your brother can take you out there and he can bring you back, but you can't stay. And I was just like, I'm 16, like, and like 16 was not the age to like be going out there. I mean, it was more understandable now since I'm 18, but like 16, I shouldn't have been doing that because like, no, especially for a boy. And I was so in love with him by this time, like I really was. It was like the more I could not have it, the more I wanted it, and the more I was falling in love. So yeah, I'm glad she didn't let me go because I would have made a mistake. Honestly, I would have made a big mistake. So that plan falls through. And, you know, she's just like, Dawn, like, I really wanted to see you. Like, we could have spent the night together and this and that. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. I'm super sad about it. But that didn't stop anything because the next thing that was going to be approaching was his birthday. And y'all, this is the reason why I thought that this is where I thought we were gonna like he was actually ready to start considering a relationship with me, because he invited me to his birthday dinner that was gonna be in Louisiana, and they were gonna be leaving out at 8. Y'all, I felt so like special when he invited me because I'm just ashy everywhere. That is so embarrassing. I just felt so like just like butterflies, like when he invited me, because I was just like, this is perfect. Like, I'm gonna be around his friends. Like, he must really be ready to start like a relationship with me. And that was not the case either. I still think he wanted the cheeks. I think he wanted the cheeks still. I'm gonna just keep it real because ain't no way. And if that's how I feel. That might not be what he wanted, because if you mess with somebody 2 years on and off, well, like a year and a half, on and off, just because you want some cheeks, you have a problem. You really do. Like, do not be around here being on and off with somebody in hopes to get the cheeks one day, because that is sad. Like, do not do that. And that's really what I felt like he was doing, because I don't feel like he liked me for real. Now, I don't care, but, you know, that's just how I process it now, being the me that I am. But, yeah. So, that didn't work out either, because the only way that I was going to be able to go was if Nene went. But Nene had started a job, and she couldn't go. She had to work. So I was like, that's out too, because you have not met my freaking parents. So they're not going to let me go with you by myself. And that was out. So time continues to go on, and I'm still talking to him and everything. Ma'am.
Look at him.
What is it? Y'all, when I go to college, she gonna miss me. But where was I? Anyway, we talking throughout 2021. We just talking, we talking. And well, not 2021, because I'm with my boyfriend. Talking throughout 2020. So scratch that when I said we went into 2021, because we never did. Y'all see how bad this is? Anyway, all this was happening throughout 2020, okay? Like I was saying, we keep on talking, and he's in college now. He goes to college. We talked throughout the summer and everything, and he goes to college. While he was in college, he got a job like this chicken plant place up there where he was going to school at. And y'all, he wasn't really paying me any mind. Like, we would text, and we wouldn't text long. Like, we would not text long at all. Like, I would say out of the whole day, you would text, maybe have like 4 text messages. And it was really like making me really sad, because I'm just like, I like this guy so much. Like, I still liked him, but I was tired. Like, I was tired, honestly. I was tired of doing the back and forth with trying to get him to see that I'm the one for him. And I was tired of that. Like, he was getting on my nerves, like, for real. I was tired of doing that. So I was just mentally preparing myself for it to end, because I'm just like, yeah, he's in college now. New ball game, new players. Like, college girls be bad, not gonna even lie. So I was just like, yeah, I need to just mind my business and stay down here and just start preparing myself for us to stop talking and to permanently stop talking, because I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna go another year doing this on and off bull. Okay, I don't have time for it. Like, do I look like I have time for that? He was not really giving your girl any attention, but one day he was talking to me. He was like actually giving me a little bit of attention, and he made plans with me come Thanksgiving break. Thanksgiving break comes, okay? And he texted me maybe that Tuesday, and he was like, had you thought about what you want to do? Because he had mentioned like the movies or something like that. And I was like, that'd be cool. Like, we didn't even have to go to no movies. I didn't care. Like, we could have just went to his house and chilled. Like, we could have just went to the park and chilled. Like, I did not care, because at this point, I just wanted to see him. This boy asked me, do I still gotta meet your parents? When he said that, I was just like, we ain't finna do nothing. I'm not finna see him. I'm not gonna see him, because I'm gonna tell this guy that he still has to meet my parents. Like, I don't understand it. Like, ladies, if you dealing with a guy and you have parents that have made that a rule, excuse me, that whoever you talk to gotta meet them, do not try to fight your parents out of that, because at the end of the day, it's for your safety. They need to know who you're around. And if a guy is too trifling and doesn't want to meet your parents so they can know that you're in good hands, then you don't need to deal with that guy. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. Don't deal with him, because he's gonna hurt your heart, okay? So just a little word of advice, like, it's not even worth it. Like, don't do it. But, you know, I'm like, he's like, yeah, do I still gotta meet your parents? I'm like, yeah. That didn't change. Like, and he's just like, I'm like, I'm starting to think that this whole thing with us seeing each other is just better as a dream, as a daydream, because it's not gonna happen. And he was just like, he was like, no, I just need a little more time. Like, it takes me a minute with that. You done needed almost 2 years. Like, we in November. We're almost 2 years in, and it's still taking you. I'm like, dang, how long do you need? Like, how much time do you need? Like, what? So I was just like, you know, it's not like when you meet them, you gotta marry me. Like, you acting like me and you gotta get married the next day after you meet him. And he was like, it's not that. I just need a little more time. I was like, okay. I was like, it's cool. It's cool. Y'all, I blocked him. I blocked him on my phone. I blocked him on Instagram. And I blocked him on Snapchat. And I never spoke to him ever again. Because I was tired. Like, it was like becoming a mental strain on me. Because it's just like, I'm sitting here and I like this guy. And he's not budging. Like, he's not acting like he likes me. Like, you want me to sneak out the house. You want me to see you without my parents meeting you because you want the cheats. But yeah, he wasn't budging with that. So I stopped talking to him. And shortly after, I met my baby cakes. I met my boo bear right here. So, you know, I'll never regret talking to him because he made it real easy for me to see the difference between a guy that actually wants to be with you because they want to be with you and they want to get to know you, and a guy that just wants to talk to you and try to coerce you out of them panties to get them cheeks, because that's what he was doing. Like, and it's good I didn't see him because I probably would have been a stupid 16-year-old and did that. So at the time I was mad at my parents, I was mad at my mom, but I thank God at this point that she didn't let it happen and that she was, you know, strict with it, because that would have been a mistake. But that's basically the end of this story time. He was playing me the whole time because he was talking to other girls. Yes, like he was talking to other girls. So he was playing me the whole time, playing with my emotions, playing with my heart, playing with my everything. So overall story, I got played. Okay, I got played. I was getting played like a violin. So moral of the story, like, don't let these niggas play with y'all. Don't let it happen, because you're beautiful. There's plenty of guys that know that they would be lucky to have you, so do not let them play with y'all. Like, come on, ladies. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have a similar story, please leave it down in the comments down below. Tell me if you like the story. Tell me what you want to see next. Tell me if I need to do something better. Constructive criticism. I'm open to it all. And please, please, please share this video. Share it with your mother, your brother, your sister, your brother. Share it with everybody. Send it to your uncle. Send it to your little cousin. I didn't cuss in here. Send it to them too. Like, because it's something that I'm venturing out doing. Something new. And I just really want to, you know, be successful in it. If I don't, at least I know that I tried. But yeah, like, support your girl. And we're going to do big things from here. So yeah, that's the end of the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said before, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. I'll see you guys later. Mwah.